lot of power in the availability of information and the ubiquity of being connected, that I have my phone and I am always there. So if I have a question, it's as simple as finding the answer. You just have to ask. And I think there's a lot of power in that if you can take advantage of it.
Some cons are, once you put it online, it is there forever. Like, even if you delete anything off Facebook, it's still there in archive. It's stored there. So even later on, companies can buy data archived of you, whatever you wrote on Facebook.
It's taken away a lot of formal conversation, because a lot of times now, I mean, even with phone conversations, you can detect the nuances in people's voice, but you can't see what their facial reactions are. So someone could be making a witty or sarcastic remark, and you don't know that they actually are because you can't see their face, and you're going to take it as serious. And I mean, with emails and texting, I mean, most people don't write emails with the formal letter writing style. Texting, certainly not. So I mean, we've gotten a lot more informal in conversations. I think that's a bit of a pity. I don't integrate it that much because I don't own a phone. I have a computer. It stays in my room more than anything. I get on Facebook every now and then to put up pictures, and I email my parents and friends, because it's my primary means of communication outside of actually talking to them. But other than that, I mean, that's about the extent of my integration.
Using social media, even just having a profile for yourself online, can really boost yourself. Like, I have stuff that I have online through, I forget the internet site, but it's a site where you can post all your videos and all your graphic design work, and it's just good because you can get your name out there, because other people can go and look at your work, and they can look and see if they even like your work to contact you and get in contact with you.
Social media has gained a growing relevance, especially in the workplace. Beforehand, when you just worked, you had a computer, but you used it basically for word processing and making sure emails were sent. Now that you have Facebook, Twitter, and all the other social media sites, you have almost an identity, and it's a virtual identity, but at the same time, it starts to correlate to your reality identity for the people who didn't have one then and have been trying to find one. It seems easier to find one on the social network site.
So Facebook can post jobs online, and people can respond to them. Twitter does the same thing.
Especially when it comes to like theater, for instance, hearing about an audition or hearing about any kind of opportunity, the supply is out there because it's so readily available. Like Chris said, you search for it and it's there. The problem with that being, now everyone knows about it. So it kind of puts you on the spot more to further yourself, to stand out, since the information is so readily available.
Gives you a lot of choices.
Mm-hmm.
Social media has definitely changed how people get jobs.
Social media already is part of how everything functions, and really the way that our world has developed, even in the last 15 years, has been tremendously affected by social media, and there's no real way to remove it now.
I think it's only going to get bigger, definitely, because your digital profile, the digital version of yourself, is going to become almost more real than you are.
Social media in whole, I think, will be here to stay. I don't think it's going to be going anywhere, but the avenue of social media can change.